in the movie room, in the hoarding room. Get this camera right. We'll wait for some folks to arrive here. I might even get my Chromebook in here. I'm gonna go get my Chromebook. Alright. Plenty of room on the desk now, because everything's on the floor. Kimberly in the hizzy. What's up, Kimberly? How are you doing? I got some essential oil stuff here. I really don't want to knock that over. That would be a horrible disaster. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put that on the floor so then I don't have to worry about disaster striking. Okay. There we go. We had 4 in here and 2 already left, I think. Kimberly, what have you been up to these days? Haven't heard from you much. I think I've had stuff set aside for you for over a year, probably. I haven't actually even been to the post office in just ages. Are you watching movies? I watched a few movies today I could talk about, actually. Have you been buying any movies? Yeah, it's definitely been a long time. I don't know, I'm lazy with that stuff now. I gotta send I have a few movies I gotta send Ben Martinez too, and I just keep putting it off. Well, I didn't feel good there for a while, and still not, but I mean, I have enough energy to do that kind of stuff. What was I gonna look up here? This thing's not loading very well. Okay. Okay. Arthur, is that you in the hizzy? How's it going? PMac isn't a big draw anymore. Before I could get a fair amount of people in here, but I don't advertise these two. It's just like whenever I have available time at the right time, which is seldom, because people don't really join these live streams, I feel like, unless it's kind of like later. The nice thing when I do the live streams in the movie room, I actually have movies all over that I can talk about, editions and movies and all that fun stuff. Let's see. We'll see if we get some more people to show up here. Otherwise, what do you guys want to chat about? Excuse me. Haven't bought too much recently. Planning to watch the 355 with Jessica Chastain later. How are you watching that? Did you buy it? Oh, EMAC and Hizzy. What are you up to? Went and saw Fozzy last week. Got to meet Chris Jericho. Ah, Chris Jericho. How did that go? EMAC, what are you doing? Jericho's gotten fat. Nice. 355. Is that a newer one? Have you gotten any codes lately, Kimberly? 355. Yeah, that's a newer one. Man, that was already at the swap meet? That just came out in February. Somebody's doing something out back. I'm too lazy to go check what they're doing. He's back in shape. Jericho's back in shape. Mowing your lawn? Have you mowed your lawn already? Isn't it still damp out, probably? Looks like somebody's releasing some more 4Ks. Is this Kino or Scream Factory? Stanley Kubrick's Killer's Kiss. Did that really need a 4K? The Funhouse? That looks like that's a Scream Factory. Do these movies really need 4Ks? I don't think so. Hi, David. You got 8 in the hizzy anyway. I'll invite a couple more people. No, they're in the back yet, but I think it's my neighbors. I think it's my neighbors back there. But they'd be pretty close to this room. What are they doing out there? They're chatting. Let's see. I do have some to send you for House of Gucci, Black Widow, Dune, and the 355. Yeah, those would be good ones. Calling the pigs. Yeah, it's probably just the neighbors. Let me go check. I think maybe the neighbors have company. Trees in the way, can't even see over there, so I'd have to go downstairs to check. Any good horror thriller recommendations? It's always tough off the top of my head. I would have to look through my stuff and I can make some recommendations. Jesse Swarbrick and the Hizzy. Hey, Jesse. A couple ones that stand out, but I mean, you've probably seen these already. The Happy Death Day movies. I just started using Letterboxd, so it's easy to be able to go through and see how I've rated movies, but it's only what I've watched within the last few months or whatever. But the Happy Death Day ones are really excellent. Dark City's excellent, of course. There's more of sci-fi, but some horror elements to it. Just looking through what I've watched here in the last few weeks. Blackcoat's Daughter was an interesting one. I only gave it 3 stars. Are you picking up anything in the Kino Lorber sale? You gotta watch my haul video from today. That'll show you everything I snagged. Thriller, horror thriller. Riders of Justice is a really good foreign movie. I believe it was Danish. I gave it 4.5 stars. Mads Mikkelsen's in it, but it's a pretty heavy movie. I don't know if I'd consider it a thriller or not. Eric, you've seen Dark City before, haven't you? It's in my top 5 of all time, possibly in my top 2. And I just rewatched it last weekend. Was it last weekend? When did I rewatch Dark City? Now I'm going back here. The 2nd. I watched Dark City on the 2nd. Let's see, what are some other good ones? Eyes of Fire that Severn put out. That's a good one. Sleep, which Arrow Video put out, that was a pretty good one. Kind of a horror drama sort of thing. February 11th. Yeah, that's 2 months ago. The Omega Man with Charlton Heston was a good one. Fugitive, probably. Fugitive's probably number 1. Lord of the Rings movies, Harry Potter movies are all up there. Jesse says, is it with Kiefer Sutherland? Yes, it is. What are some other good ones here? I've seen the first Happy Death Day. Maybe we'll check the 2 out. Thanks. I know it's hard off the top of your head. I've seen Dark City. Excellent film. Yes, it is. I could, as I said, I can look around. But a lot of the movies I've already watched are in the closet too. But to think of ones that you probably haven't seen off the top of my head would end up being tricky. But I'll take a look around the room and See if I find some stuff I like. Doctor Sleep is a great one. I would think that probably most people who watch my videos have seen it, but have you seen The Firm with Tom Cruise and Gene Hackman? Yes, I have. I watched that, thought it was pretty good. Yeah, I watched that probably a few years ago, and it was good. Good one. I have Tales from the Crypt from 1972 on here, 3.5 stars. I like that one. That is a Scream Factory release, I think. Fear No Evil. I don't remember this one. I gave it 4 stars. Oh yeah, that was a TV movie, Fear No Evil. It's in a Kino 2-pack. I thought that one was really good, actually. Fear No Evil. Which I don't know if it's on sale right now in the Kino sale, but that was a good one. If it is, it comes with like the sequel movie with it, which I don't think I ended up finishing the sequel. I didn't really like the sequel as much. What else do I got in here? Black Widow was a really good, I would say that would be a thriller. Black Widow from 1987, starring, I like some of the, Teresa Russell, Deborah Winger. I think Teresa Russell is pretty good in this. Dennis Hopper, Terry O'Quinn. Yeah, Black Widow, Twilight Time put that out. That's a good one. Definitely worth checking out. Narrow Margin. Narrow Margin with Gene Hackman. I thought that one was okay. I do have the Blu-ray of that, but that's one I didn't feel like the need to necessarily keep it after I watched it. It just didn't seem like something I'd care to rewatch personally. I actually liked the first Scanner Cop movie. I thought it was really good. The second one was okay, but I gave Scanners 2, The New Order, 3.5 stars. I think maybe I was being lenient. Maybe I actually thought it was pretty good, though. Oh, David Hewlett's in that one. That one was kind of decent. Sex, Lies, and Videotape, I gave 5 stars. That's a great one. Not real, it's more of a drama type thing. I'm looking for thrillers and horror movies. Quiet Place Part 2 was good, 4 out of 5 stars. Horns with Daniel Radcliffe might be one. It's not. I wouldn't say it would fall into either of those genres, horror or thriller, but it was a good one. 4 out of 5 stars. The Night House, definitely one you should look into from 2020. I gave it 4.5 stars for The Night House with, what's her face is in this? Rebecca Hall. That was a really good one. Pretty recent movie. Kind of a nice slow burn horror movie. What else we got in here? See, a lot of these movies on my shelves I haven't seen yet, but some of them I have. These Star Wars movies, I don't know if you've ever heard of them. They're kind of a, flew under the radar. Oh, you know what's a good one? I don't really remember it much because it's been quite a while since I saw it. But I really like this Ghoul movie. It seemed like a movie where I was like, this is going to be kind of lame, but then it ended up being really cool. I actually need to rewatch this because I don't really remember a ton of it, but I just remember thinking it was really good. And they compare it to David Lynch's Lost Highway and Christopher Nolan's Following Following's another one I should probably rewatch. I saw it. I don't know that I really cared for it a whole lot. This was a really interesting one, this Ghoul. I missed some comments. Let's see. Have you seen Criminal Law with Kevin Bacon and Gary Oldman? That does not sound familiar. Does that have a Blu-ray? What are some other arrows I've got here that I've seen? Again, a lot of them that I've seen are away somewhere else, but I might have put some of them back on the shelf. Candyman, of course, you've all seen that one probably. Crimes of Passion, I got that ages ago and never watched it. I actually thought this movie, which got pretty bad reviews and stuff, I thought this one was pretty interesting. The Visitor here from Arrow. Kind of a weird but very interesting and entertaining and thought-provoking movie. Who was in this? I was kind of surprised who was in this one. I can't remember. It says Franco Nero's in it, but I think he had a very small role. Maybe John Huston was the one I liked in this. I got this for £5 years ago in an Arrow sale, and I even got it with the booklet. Let's see, Deep Rising I've seen. I wasn't a huge fan of that. You know what's a great movie is, and I've talked about it before in other videos, but Society is a great movie. I'd love to have like the nice limited edition of this one because it is one of my favorites. But I just have like the one disc with no booklet and stuff, but just a fantastic movie. Has a lot of truth in it about society and that baby. Haven't seen those. How about some of these Scream Factories? I liked some of these like IFC Midnight ones. Like this, I'm Not a Serial Killer. This is actually good. Christopher Lloyd's in this. But the main character's the kid there. Max Records, I guess. This is actually a really good one. Highly recommend that one. What else have I watched over here? I liked quite a few of the ones that I've seen, but Urban Legends, I gotta get rid of that. Oh, The Brain was good. Both of these were good. Have you seen these? The Brain is a good one, very interesting one. I could rewatch this. This has got some interesting stuff in it, like how they brainwash people with the TV, now the internet too. And then Demi Moore in The Seventh Sign. I could rewatch this too. I really don't remember a ton about these movies other than that I like them a lot. Demi Moore's in it. The Dead Zone. In the Mouth of Madness, you've probably seen this one. I even got this in a slipcover and a thingy on the outside that I got here, a little protector. I never even opened this. Probably got scratched discs. This is My Bloody Valentine. Never even opened it. I open almost everything. I've had this for since it came out, and I never opened it. Maybe I should just sell it. I have like the original release of this, which is why I never opened it. I'm probably not gonna like rewatch it, at least for ages. I watched my other copy a few years ago, and got this because I think so. This has a couple different cuts of the movie. I don't know that my other Blu-ray does, but it actually looks like it doesn't have that many special features on it. Anyway. Hi, Peachy Flower. I don't think I know you. Not a bot, are ya? He called me a bot. That's how he treats his fans. That's why he doesn't have very many. Lawnmower Man. Let's see. Didn't like Prince of Darkness. The Thing, of course. You've seen The Thing. This Alien Nation movie I gotta watch. It's, Umbrella put it out. It doesn't have subtitles. How dare they put out a Blu-ray that doesn't have subtitles? I wish I had the TV series of Alien Nation too. I passed on it years ago. Wonder how much it runs now. I should look that up. Gotcha. That's good that you're not a bot. My collection's unreal. Well, yeah, I mean, this is a piece. This is a piece of it. And then it goes around, and the closet over there is full of movies. Look at that. And I got some other places too, but actually on the floor over here I got some too. Yeah. If I could take all the money back that I put into these movies and get rid of them, I would take it. I will take my money back, and these movies could just be gone. I think it would be a load off, quite honestly. I do have movie posters. I don't really, I don't do anything with them. I do have some. Hi Richard, I'm doing decent. How are you? Arthur says he has two. How much space do you have that you have two rooms like this? Holy cow. Yeah, I've needed shelves for a while, and before COVID, I was like kind of looking into it, and then the price of everything went up. I mean, I still want to get them and just have them shelves all over the room, but yeah, there's issues with the roof and it like leaking in here and stuff like that I still got to get figured out. The water leaking in here from the rain because the roof wasn't covered properly, and I don't want to get into that. Yeah, I mean, I feel like most people, and I'm an addictions counselor, so I talk to people about these things, but for me, it's like an outlet to, it's not a good outlet, it's not healthy, but it's like the stress of daily life working 40 hours a week, and it's kind of like you buy some stuff and it's something to look forward to, but that just passes quick, and then you need to keep buying more and more and more, and next thing you know, you got just a ridiculous amount. But I could sell a lot of this stuff. It would just take a lot of work to do it. Tubi TV has some obscure films on there. Do you have to sit through commercials on Tubi? Let's see, I got some more movies that I've watched over there. Let's see if I see anything good over there. Let's walk in the movie room so I can get a closer look at the stuff over here that I've seen. Pennyworth, that's a pretty decent show, Pennyworth. Downton Abbey, I'm a Downton Abbey fan. Yes, there are ads, but it's not bad at all. Well worth it, especially with the amount of hard to find titles on there. Yeah, it seems like they got, I mean, I've looked through their titles on there. I have Tubi on the TV down in the living room. I don't know that I've ever actually watched any movie on there, but I kind of saw what they had. It seemed like they had, like, you know, movies that Vinegar Syndrome and Shout put out, stuff, other stuff like Scream Factory. And No Way Out with Kevin Costner. I would say that's a thriller for whoever asked. No Way Out with Kevin Costner. That is a really good one. Really, really good. I mean, it's really, really good. I like that one a lot. Little Kevin Costner. You can't go wrong with Kevin Costner, except during a certain period. You could probably go wrong with him. What else do I got over here? Got all sorts of fun stuff. I was thinking about rewatching Prometheus too. It's been quite a while since I've seen that. I remember it was like long, and I kind of remember towards the end, but I think the middle, I don't remember a whole lot about what happened. But Numi's in it. You gotta watch it. Numi's in it. You guys know Numi? Could be watching a movie right now, but I'm making this. Plus, I gave an hour of my morning to making videos. So I have one up today, which I think I only got one comment on. That's pathetic. That is pathetic. That is it. Why do I even do this level? And then tomorrow I have a reviews video that is already loaded, ready to go. I think it'll go live at 6 a.m. in the morning. You can wake up early to some PMac movies. Oh yeah. The people are filing out. I thought we had 15 people in here before. Now we're down to 9. Am I not entertaining enough? How about The Prestige? Have you guys seen The Prestige? That's one of my favorites too. I think I missed a bunch of comments. David says, it's addictive, mate. Would it cause you stress to get rid of some of it? Not really. I'm not really emotionally connected to my items that I buy. It's just a matter of like putting the effort in to actually go ahead and sell them, because it is a fair amount of work to ship, like get them ready and ship them out and find them. if it was all really well organized, it would be a lot easier. But I'm not really like I can't think of an item that I'm real emotionally attached to. Like I think of my favorite movie, The Fugitive, and it's like if I could get it wouldn't be that big of a deal to sell it, or Lord of the Ring. Are there any like limited items that I have that I would be upset about losing? I can't think of any really. I used to be a big Christian Bale fan. I feel like he hasn't done a ton that I'm interested in lately. More when he was doing like really entertaining movies, like the Batman movies and Prestige and Terminator, which wasn't a good movie, but I still, it's like a sci-fi sort of thing. But then he's gotten a lot more into like I don't know, like dramas and stuff like that, I feel like. Um, so you're not a hoarder, then mate, that's a good thing. It's something you enjoy. Well, I mean, I would say it depends what you, as far as a hoarder, like not giving stuff up, not being willing to part with things. Nah, I'll sell stuff. I'm not somebody who has to keep everything, stuff like that. It's just about being too lazy to put the work in to do it. But it's not like, oh, I could never give this up. It's not like that. I feel like people do talk about the Prestige. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's not underrated, but I do feel like people talk about it. So I don't know. I did notice that when I got my 4K copy, the Blu-ray has a nice scratch on it. Like, it's pretty considerable. And I don't know if they corrected the Blu-ray that's in with the 4K, because I believe that the original Blu-ray had some issues with it, some problems with it. So I don't know if it's just the same one with issues, the corrected one. You know, I could just take the one that I have in the Blu-ray and swap it out or whatever. So Fugitive is my third favorite behind Back to the Future and T2. Yeah, Fugitive's definitely one of my favorite, definitely my top 5. And I do like those other 2 movies, of course, also. Ford vs. Ferrari. Ford vs. Ferrari, I have the Blu-ray. I have not watched it. It's just not a movie that I really am that interested in seeing. I got it very cheap. Oops, I almost messed up something there. Accidentally clicked on something. Reign of Fire was good. Yeah, it was decent. I've seen it a few times. Most people are not intelligent enough to understand it, I think, for the Prestige you're talking about. Rescue Dawn you're talking about, I think. Yeah, that was a good one. I saw that. And I actually bought the DVD of that when it came out back years ago when I worked at Walmart. Wall Street is my 4th, and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is my 5th. I've actually never seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I do have it, but I never watched the whole movie. And Wall Street I own and have watched. It wouldn't be one of my favorites. I think it was like entertaining, but I do like Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas is good. J. Laura in the Hizzy. What's up, J. Laura? According to the numbers, we got 17 people in here now. That's a lot for PMac movies. I'm not famous anymore. Once I started talking about conspiracy stuff, my channel completely stopped growing. It got blacklisted. It's not. New people that weren't already subscribed do not see it like as a, one that pops up as a recommendation. And I just totally stopped getting any subs. But that's the way it goes. There was awful CGI at the start. Yeah, I don't remember, so I can't say. Black Rain with Michael Douglas is a great movie. Ever see that one? I have the DVD of Black Rain. I believe I probably did watch it back when I got it years and years ago. I really honestly don't remember any of it, though. Was there a scene in it in like a parking garage or something? I don't know. That's what kind of stands out to me. There in like a parking, one of those big like parking garages at like a, I don't know, like an airport or a mall. Like, I don't know. It was probably at some sort of building, but that's what comes to mind when I think of Black Rain. But it could be. Kind of says yes. So I probably have seen it then, if that is from that movie, but I don't remember what happens in it. Yeah, the PMac perspectives. You know, I get all sorts of ideas of things to talk about, and then I don't do it. And I was going to put them just on my regular channel. I wasn't even going to use the perspectives thing anymore because I feel like so few people are exposed to it. But I don't know. I have an idea, something I'm going to talk about, and then I just end up, I'm like, ah, oh, screw it. Nobody cares. Just keep it to myself. Okay. How about Eternals? Have you guys seen Eternals? And, you know, people kind of shit all over it. I like it, though. I like it. I think it's a decent movie for what it is. Accidental Man was a good one. Yeah, it was good. Jay, are you asking me what I'm watching? I actually popped in something for me and Charmy to watch, as long as she doesn't veto it. What is that movie called? I gotta pull it up here. It is, The Two Worlds of Jenny Logan. I'm hoping that she'll be okay with watching that one. Earlier we watched Hunter Killer, which she really enjoyed. I thought was okay. She really liked it a lot. So that was good. And earlier today I watched Bend of the River with Jimmy Stewart and Strip Nude for Your Killer, which was a giallo. It was okay, but I didn't really care for it that much. Conspiracy Theory with Mel Gibson. That is a good one. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Eternals. I just kind of like I think maybe the mythology attached to it. I thought it was really interesting. You get Filipino movie. I don't have too many Filipino movies. I watched 3 movies today. So on a day off, it could be, I could end up watching 7 movies in a day. I think I've done before if I watch it right on through into, with Charmy too. That's rare though. I mean, on a day off, it's probably usually 4 or 5 if I'm just staying home, unless we're doing something, then it's probably 0. I really liked Unlawful Entry when I watched it. I don't think that has a Blu-ray. Does that have a Blu-ray? I don't think so. I think I really, really liked that one a lot when I watched it years ago, but it has like a crappy DVD, I think. Sleepy time. It's night time. I wonder, I should have a second choice in case Charmy vetoes that movie. You know what I never watched was that, what is it, Laura Mars? Something Laura Mars, Tommy Lee Jones is in it. I had that out to watch one time, and then, I don't know what who knows where it ended up after that. Who knows? That's one I could watch maybe tomorrow, but I think it might be too much work to find it in these piles. Unlawful Entry is really good, Kenneth. It's a really good one. Yeah, I thought Ray Liotta was in there. I was going to say that, but I forgot what his name was. Knew the face, couldn't remember the name. What are you going to watch, Arthur? Have a good evening. Police Story 2. Is that the Jackie Chan one? I've seen the first one. I never watched the second one. $6 Million Man. 90 bucks. Shit. I was thinking Police Academy when you first said that. It's been... I have the whole Police Academy set. Haven't touched it, of course. I liked those movies when I was little. Jesse says I'm watching The Contractor tonight with Chris Pine. The Contractor. I just saw a new Chris Pine movie on Amazon Prime. It wasn't called The Contractor, though. Okay, so this is something different. So Chris Pine's in a new... Amazon Prime movie. So you can already watch The Contractor like on Vudu or Amazon Prime for 20 bucks. Huh. Interesting. Jillian Jacobs is in it. Kiefer Sutherland, Ben Foster. Yeah, unlawful entry only on DVD, which is a shame because that is a good one. What is that new one with Christopher Pine on Amazon Prime? All the Old Knives. Thriller mystery. Gotta root out the mole. Sounds pretty good, actually. That movie's in theaters? All the Old Knives? It's in theaters? It's on Amazon Prime and in theaters? Interesting. That is interesting. Maybe we should watch that tonight. All the Old Knives is actually getting better reviews than The Contractor. Michelle Williams, Lawrence Fishburne, Thandie Newton, Jonathan Pryce. Maybe me and Charmy will watch that instead of that other one I said. We'll see. We'll see what happens. The people are scurrying out on PMac movies as they're all bored. Just go. Just go. Maybe I should come on here with a plan of things to talk about. People in Hizzy must have brought the milkshake. We were up to like 20 a few minutes ago. If you like Unlawful Entry, check out Hider in the House with Gary Busey. Gary Busey's the star of it. Is it really that good? Could it be really? Could it really be that good? Joe Masiello is in the Hizzy. Joe Masiello, what are you up to tonight? I should watch The Lord of the Rings again. things are the best. Or Harry Potter. Greatest, I think greatest. My favorite movie series of all time. I think Harry Potter. The last time I watched them through, it all came together, and I think Harry Potter is number one. It might it might take out Lord of the Rings. They're just so fun, such fun movies. Then they get darker, and they're so good. Don't judge me. We're down to 8 people. When Gary Busey was good. Jeremy's probably coming up here soon. How about this White of the Eye movie? Is this any good? Got the brand new steelbook that's been out. It's not really brand new. It's been out for many years. It's actually pretty nice, but it didn't sell very well. So they were giving these babies away. White Fire. Nice Slippy. Look at that Slippy. That is Slippy-licious. Fred Williamson. I bet this is some trash. Some trashy trash. Alright, it looks like people are running out of stuff to say here. We're probably going to finish it up. I'm looking to see if there's anything else here. Any more good stuff I want to talk about. My Vestron movies. Haven't watched most of them. Ow, it hurt my knee. How about Suddenly Last Summer? This is supposed to be good. Haven't seen it. Elizabeth Taylor. I have no idea what it's about. No clue. Alright, we're going to finish up. So thanks, guys, for coming and participating. And I do have a video that's going to be up on YouTube at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Reviews videos for my reviews over the past few weeks since I made the last one. So you can look forward to that great entertainment. Okay, bye-bye. Scott, you came right at the end. Bye, Kenneth. Bye, everybody. Bye, David. Thanks for participating. Go ahead and comment on my haul video from today. I think I got 3 comments on there now. And then comment on my reviews video for tomorrow. So I'll feel appreciated. We all need that. Bye, everybody.